I'm like, is it 6?
Instagram's ready, Facebook's ready. I'm ready. Make sure I got you guys' mics right. Let me hear your mic.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Mic check, 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 check. Sorry for doing that.
Oh, you're.
I was talking about
Oh,
him, but he
yeah.
has his headphones on. Right in his ear. I was like, whoops. Check, check, check. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. You two are out of the picture. You guys ready? And we're back again. Yes, we are. Number 2, mother. No, let me not even start cussing off the bat. Let me not start cussing off the bat. We got R&B Sensation LegaC Jones in the mother building. See how I blanked it out? We are here at LX3 Studios. This is the Legendary Dope Show with the beautiful, the lovely, the amazing Elisha Michelle. Hold on, wait, that's not Elisha Michelle. Hold on.
Oh my
That is
goodness,
funny.
L, please. Okay, well, thank you so much, L. I appreciate the intro. We have a very special guest today. LegaC Jones is in the building. I am so happy to have you here. We got a lot to talk about.
That we do.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell everyone thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys are here, the best way to support us, I have a way. It's free. All you have to do is share this live. However you're watching it, just share it to a friend, share it to a few people, and so we can give an audience to this great person that we have here today. Thank you for my gift too.
You're more
Look, I
than
got me a
welcome.
little. I love when they come bearing gifts.
Got to.
Appreciate it. Let me make sure that I'm sharing this. We have a lot to talk about. We have to talk about the progression of LegaC Jones, the albums.
Yes.
You just had a very, very successful sold out show.
Yeah, man.
And you work real hard.
I try to, man. I try to.
You embody everything legendary and dope. So we're gonna get into it.
I appreciate it.
So let's go from the beginning. I would say, when did you start singing, and how did that even become a thing in your life?
I've been singing since yay high in churches all around. Like, cause being a military family, I'm from North Carolina originally, and it started there. Like, I started playing the drums and singing around the exact same time, which was at about 7, 8.
Okay.
So I've been singing since then, but I started taking it seriously a while ago, about a good 10 years ago.
Okay.
And that's when I really started. Like, soon as I got like out of school, like out of college, I linked back up with one of my high school friends named CJ Bay. Well, Young Tech passed away not too long ago. But we formed a group called 2.0, and then we had Olympia on lock. That was like our little stomping grounds. But then
Olympia,
yeah, like that's because that's where I live. I live in Lacey.
Okay,
like so we had a lot going on out that way, a lot of motion, a lot of ways. But we weren't really doing it justice. Like we had multiple mixtapes, like stuff to that nature. That was in that era of like Dat Piff and all that.
Okay.
And
ooh, Dat Piff. That's a throwback.
So we got a couple mixtapes.
Dat Piff. What a time.
Very much so a time.
So okay, so were you rapping at first?
I was doing both.
Oh shit.
I was rapping and singing.
Oh shoot, sorry.
I was rapping and singing. Like I was cutting up. I was doing the most. But then somebody came to me, one of my friends, after I ventured off and started doing things on my own. He was like, "Yo, you got to figure out what you're gonna do.
Yeah,
you're either
pick
gonna
one.
sing or you're gonna rap."
Okay.
And I'm like, "Well, I sing, but I rap because I can."
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? That's one of those things. I was like, I'm not really tripping on that. Like I'll put that down and just focus strictly on singing.
Okay.
So that's what I've done.
Is there ever a point where you might just?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try some. I was thinking about something the other
See?
day, but I ain't gonna say. I was about to cut up, bro. I was about to record something and just put it out
And just see.
and just see what the word was.
See where it goes.
You know? But nah, man, I'm chilling. I think management will look at me like
They're like, you doing too much.
a little bit too much, you know, but it's cool.
I mean, if you could find the perfect balance, you know, like Usher, he would like sing and then he
Yeah.
would like throw a little 16
Yeah.
in there. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a little bit of balance. Don't hurt
that'd
nobody.
be fly. But yeah, I'm chilling right
Mar
now.
back
I'm
there
like-
like, don't
Nah,
you do
right.
it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Nah, because I feel like we're on a roll with this R&B stuff, man, and I feel like I'm paving a lane and I'm marking out a course for myself. Like there's a lot of super talented artists that are out in this region, but I feel like I'm different
Yes.
than a lot of people.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I have my own sound, I have my
Yes.
own ways, so I want to stick to that and
Yes.
actually keep it going.
If you had to describe your sound to someone who's never heard LegaC Jones before, how would you describe it to make them want to listen to your music?
Damn. Sorry. Soulful.
Oh, you can cuss on
different.
here.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Hey,
just,
no.
we wasn't cussing because of you.
Oh, my bad. Hell no. But soulful, it's a nice blend between Southern and from the West Coast. Like,
Yep.
you know what I mean? I try to make it so that it gels nicely
Yeah.
because I don't want to necessarily go too heavy with the Southern stuff and then you feel like, oh, well, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Or to West Coast and you're like, I've heard that. So let me find a way to blend the two and make it to where it still sounds good.
That's actually a perfect description of a LegaC.
I would think so.
Yes,
Because
okay,
I got
period.
records like Stop It that are just the beat is so West Coast, but the song is just like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's just a vibe.
Yeah, you definitely have a vibe with your music. I
Mhm.
love it, and I was put on to the LegaC Jones wave,
Yeah.
because you're so consistent,
Yeah.
and I mean it's more than just putting out the music. It's you be listen.
Hey.
I be everywhere and you be everywhere. I'm like,
I'm
is that
telling
LegaC? Yep. How
I'm
you
telling you.
doing, man? And you're performing.
Yeah.
Like every opportunity. I think the only time you be outside is to perform. And
Yeah.
I mean, you support people for sure
Very
because you
much
did
so.
come and support Legendary AF, and I appreciate that so much. You performed at the first one, but it's like you're very consistent with the shows,
Yeah.
and that is like, you know, and you got people rocking people. They
Yeah.
know the words. I'm like,
That's
oh,
the
I'm late
cold
to
part
the
about
party because everybody know this.
That's the cold
I
part.
said, well,
about
now
it,
let me
man.
download it so I can be hip too.
Nice.
So with the consistency, how do you find the energy to do that?
It's honestly about the people that I put around me. But like the team that I have in place, like we're really locked in, we dialed in. When I don't want to do something, I still get that little buzz, that little
Yeah.
and then it's like, hey, get up.
Time to
Like,
work.
Time to work. We can sleep when we dead. Like,
Okay,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? So it's a matter of just really getting out there. Because right now, the main purpose as of this year and last year was to really try to grow the fan base. Like really hitting milestones. Like really, hey, we need to get this many amount of followers on this. We need to do this many videos. We need to put this amount of content out. And it was just staying consistent and actually doing it.
Yes.
Because a lot of people will put that notion that, all right, this is what we're gonna do. They'll lay out a path, and then like 3 steps out of the 7, you're like, all right, I'm cool. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? They give up halfway through it. But I had my team behind me was like, my manager really pushed me to be like straightforward when it came down to that. Like, you know
Okay.
what I mean? And making sure that I actually execute things. Because sitting in the house ain't gonna get your music heard.
Absolutely. I definitely, you have been doing the damn thing.
Mhm.
What I love about your music is it appeals to a very big
Yeah.
fan base. Like it's very wide.
Mhm.
You know, I go to school for marketing. So
Okay.
everything I'm always seeing, I see the behind the scenes
Mhm. The
thoughts of it. And it's
analytics,
like,
yeah.
you see, you know, there's people my age, there's people older, there's people
Mhm.
younger. And then you had, you know, you got them rocking
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, man.
Every time I see you perform, it's going down. And so that's really impressive.
Yeah.
And it's also, I always was telling anybody that I talk to,
Mhm.
talk about LegaC Jones about, I'm like, he has a really solid team
Yeah.
behind him. I mean, first of all, Marvin is,
that's
you
the-
know,
that's a
like,
machine by
come on,
itself, man.
that's like the best camera person out here.
Yeah,
You know,
that's the
and
facts.
that's who you got on your team.
And that person is, and you want to know what's funny? He doesn't. He has no need to pull out his camera
Nope.
because he's doing so. He's moving around. Like I pace a lot before performances, so it's funny to see him moving around
Yeah.
and all the things that need to be done. Like he's either talking to the owner, he's either bogarting somebody from trying to get to the stage.
I've
like
seen him do that in
you-
real life.
you know what I mean? Like, so it's one of those things where it's like you really got it going, and then you got one fam who facilitates like the big movements, the big things that we're trying to get done. And shout out Mr. Network, he really
Yes.
helps me like he sees the vision.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So he's really, it's not one of them label situations where they're telling me what to do. Oh yeah, you got to do it this way, you got to do it that way. No, I have a freedom to do it my way.
Yeah.
And that's really big, because if that wasn't the case, I wouldn't want to be nowhere. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I'm always down to give and take,
Yeah.
and push and pull, but at the same time, at some point, I'm the one that's singing.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's got to be in front of people. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And do the shows, do the performances, do the meet and greets, do the recording. I have to do it all. So at some point, it has to be what I want.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of artists get into this game and think that they got to convert to whatever the next person wants them to do. You don't.
Yeah. Well, I think that you know, I'm a little biased because I'm,
Mhm.
you know, LX3.
Yeah.
And I feel like, and I was just explaining, we have a very, very solid team over
Yeah,
here.
definitely.
But I really like find what you guys got going on over there real inspiring.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, and so one of those testaments to like how a solid team moves and makes shit happen.
Mhm.
You just had a show, The Takeoff. And it was a sold out
Sold
event.
out, man.
It was absolutely amazing from
Very
start
much
to
so.
finish. It was just like I could only imagine how that moment made you feel, because I could feel how beautiful that moment was.
I shed a little thug tear.
Man,
I
listen, it was really great. So how do you feel about
Whew.
selling out an event and, you know, all that hard work? It's like, you know, it came into fruition.
Yeah.
Like,
And I feel like that was the main reason why I got a little, like, I'm not gonna say upset. I got a little emotional at the end, because at the end of the day, I wasn't always. I'm very transparent when I say I'm not the biggest ticket seller. I haven't been. Like, you know what I mean. So my main fear was, man, what if this doesn't sell out? I feel like everybody has that notion. Not even what if it doesn't sell out? What if I don't get 30 people in here?
yeah,
What if I don't get 20?
yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? But so when you come to a venue that has like a capacity of like a buck, but whatever the case may be, and you get all those people in there, it's an amazing
Yes.
feeling. Like,
Listen, you bad. You were like, I was a little nervous. I wasn't sure, but you did.
yeah,
And it was, listen, everybody was sitting down.
yeah.
There was people standing. It was lit in there. We had to listen. He had to have security. Who was that? Docs. He was moving everybody out the way so you can do your runway walk.
Everywhere I
Okay, because
moved, he
everywhere
was
you
with
go,
me.
there was people there. Everybody was smiling.
Yeah.
It was really fun. You created a whole experience
Yeah.
with The Takeoff, and it was really. I felt like such a VIP. I come in, my name's on the little plaque.
man.
I got my food coming to me. You had a signature drink. Like it was a really thought out,
And that was-
beautiful event.
And that was the whole thought process behind it. I didn't want somebody to just come to a show and just they're just at a LegaC Jones show and that's it. Like,
Yeah.
I perform, you see a couple of people in front of you. We had everything curated. That me and Marvin curated that whole show from top to bottom.
It was
Like-
beautifully executed.
Just from the conversations, just from the text chains. Hey, what should we call it?
Yeah.
And well, honestly, bro, we on the rise right now.
Yeah.
We ascending. What do you think about ascension? Yeah, nah, that ain't go. Hey, man, hey, I got it.
Yeah.
We're gonna call it The Takeoff. And I
Yes.
saw that message and I was like, ooh, that's it.
That when you know, you know.
When you know, you know.
When
And
you
then
know,
next
you
thing you
know.
know, we made it a hashtag, and then everything, like the lead up to the show, not just the show, but the lead up to it. 2 months of just full blown, like putting out flyer after flyer after flyer. Cause a lot of I don't want to have one flyer with a bunch of stuff all over.
Yeah.
And then you're missing something. You read something wrong. You might misconstrue a date. So now, you know what I mean? No, we're gonna slow walk the dog. We're gonna bring all these flyers out. Everybody gets their own flyer. Sponsors get their own flyer. You had yours as well. Everybody gets a piece of something, so that way, for the first 2 months, we just ran everything down.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to put everything on one flyer and put it out 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And now we're just blasting people with the same exact flyer over and over. That gets tired.
You were building the momentum. You did a really, really good job. And I loved every bit of that. And just like, kudos to you. I'm excited for the next one. It's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, man. We already, you know what I mean? Because what can be bigger?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That was the whole point, for that one to be the first one, and then everything after that is to get bigger.
Yeah.
Everything. Like, we're already looking, hey man, I called him 3 days later, yo, what's the next bigger venue? What's the next step up?
Yeah.
And then he was like, it's this. And I'm like, all right,
okay.
bet.
Yep. So you're already putting yourself in position.
Mm-hmm.
That's how winners win, ladies and gentlemen. We're dropping gems on the Legendary Dope Show.
Facts.
If you guys are just now tuning in, I have LegaC Jones on the couch with me today, and we're talking about just his just what he's got going on and how he got started and where he's going. And if you guys could do us a solid by supporting us, it's completely free. Just share this feed wherever you're watching it. Just share it. Share it to a friend or 2 or 5. Share it to your page. Show it to your story. Support us here, and we'll appreciate you forever.
Definitely.
And so I want to start talking about the albums.
Okay.
How many albums do you have?
So right now I don't even have one album. I have an EP.
Okay. I don't know. What's the difference between an album and EP?
So an EP is an extended play.
Okay.
Like, it's just something small. Like, that's why they call it like a LP.
Okay.
And an EP is just a quick 4 or 5 songs. Like, you know what I mean? Just to get you ready.
Yeah.
Just to get a feel for it. You know what I mean? And that was the main point of putting out an EP first, because originally I was going to work on an album.
Okay.
That was the thought process. All right, this is going to be what I'm doing. I'm going to, and then I was trying to rush it.
Yeah.
It wasn't making sense at the time, either vocally and financially. It just wasn't making sense. So then we had a conversation one day. When I say me and my manager, we were having a conversation. He was like, hey, and I told him, like, you know what? I want to break this up.
Yeah.
I want to break this up. I talked to Mr. Network and I let him know, hey, I'm not going to be putting out a full album right now. I'm going to break it up into 3 parts.
Okay.
I'm going to break it up into a part 1, a part 2, and then we're going to sum it all together, and then that's going to be the album.
Nice.
So that way, once you get to the album, there's probably going to be like 4 or 5 songs that you don't
already know.
Oh, no, you're going to know like 10.
Yeah.
Like, because like I said, the thought process is for level 1, we just dropped that back in June. Go check it out. It's available right now on all streaming platforms. And we're getting ready to work on 2. This month, like after the takeoff, I told my team, I'm like, yo, don't take any bookings. Like, if it's not already booked, don't take any more right now. Let me take a step back so I can focus, work on the project. Me and Xavier are going to lock in.
Nice.
And then I'm still rocking with Darrell Banks for the production.
Okay.
Like, he produced everything on the part 1. He's going to produce the whole album.
Okay.
Like, so we're locking in. I recorded everything for the first project, and then I had him mix it. This time I'm actually going and recording with Xavier.
Okay.
So we can have a cohesive sound throughout the whole thing. And then I got a couple of features on there. This is going to be another 5 song.
Okay.
You know, the first one was for summertime.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You have Stop It. You have Only, like the big records like that are upbeat. This one is all cuffing season.
Okay.
Oh, this is the slow one.
Gonna have us in our feelings.
This is the baby makers. This is the slow joints.
If my future husband's out there,
hey,
if we start dating right now, we could be cuffing and listening to Part 2.
That's the one you want.
Real soon.
That's the one you want. That's the one you want. And then the best part about it, when we bring it all together, it's gonna have level 1, level 2, and another 5 songs with some skits in between. Like, not some skits, some interludes in between.
Yeah.
I got some
You got some
things
heat.
in the way, you know?
Period.
I ain't gonna
That's
drop
right.
no names, but I got a couple things on the way. So it's gonna
Period.
be
I
dope.
love that. Okay, so for Level, the first one, who produced
Darrell Banks.
Darrell
out
Banks.
of Virginia.
Okay,
Yep.
nice.
Mhm.
And you're from?
I'm from North Carolina.
Okay, and you've been taking the Pacific Northwest by storm,
Mm-hmm.
mixing that soulful with that West Coast.
Yeah.
I mean, you do it perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's really dope. When did you move from North Carolina?
So Originally, all right, this is gonna be a nice little timeline. You ready?
Yep.
All right. So originally, we moved out to me and my family moved to Washington in 1999,
Okay.
and then from 1999 to about 2003, we were here.
Okay.
Then we moved to Shreveport, Louisiana for 2003 to about 2006. Came back. I graduated high school here in 2007. I told my age right there. So, graduated in 2007, and then I went to college in North Carolina, and I was there from 2007 until 2009, 2010ish, and then I came back out here, and I've been back since.
You know what's crazy? I'm older than you.
Really?
I am.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm older than a lot of people in most of the rooms I'm in, but that's a whole nother story.
Jeez. When did you graduate?
No, I'm joking.
Well,
I'm very proud about my age. You guys don't even have to guess. I was supposed to graduate in 2004, but then I didn't. I did the whole thing. But anyways, I am 39. I'll be 40 next year.
Really?
Yes.
Never would have guessed that.
No, that's okay.
I
Black don't
thought you were
crack.
younger than me.
Black
I
don't crack,
turned
yeah.
37 next year. So.
Period. So we're kind of close.
Yeah. But that's the thing. That's why I'm glad that it's happening right now.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, like I used to be one of them people that would like, man, I'm on a time limit.
No.
I don't want to be singing when I want to be established. Because if you think about it, if you look back at all the bigger artists, they started at an early age, and then the cats that are in the 50s and 40s now that are thriving, they started when they were younger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then now you have cats like Jelly Roll, who popped at 37.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Who
Yeah.
is starting to really rise. Obviously, that's a different genre, but at the
Yeah.
end of the day, why does it have to be us that shuns our rappers or our singers? That
Yeah.
they get
About
to
age.
ageism, man. Like literally, I think that's the corniest crap, bro. Like,
Yeah.
because people, like, if I have a voice, right, and I want to share my talent with the world, why are you the ones that got to tell me that I can't?
Yeah. No.
Like realistically, it makes absolutely no sense. I feel like people should chase their dreams however long it takes. I'm not saying you need to be 60 trying to chase a record deal. That's a bit much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
not unattainable.
not unattainable. It can happen. Like you just have to like I said, put your best foot forward and be ready to change with the times. Because a lot of people don't make it to that point at that age is because they're so set in their own ways.
Yeah.
They want to do music. Oh man, I'm still doing crooner music. That's cool. You can do that. But when it doesn't get received by certain different demographics than the one that you want, like see me, I went into it thinking, all right, from 25 to 44.
Okay.
That's the demo that I'm going to target.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything in between and some before and some after are going to gravitate to it because it works. So now my demographic goes from 25 to 44. Now it goes from 20 to 50 something. And then it just keeps broadening and going farther and farther. So you got to make stuff work, man.
Yeah.
You got to reach out, let's get different people to hear your music and not just your people's.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. The world is truly your oyster.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to remember is, I feel like that's such a big thing in our community. We get so upset. Well, I mean, just in any community, people get so upset when their friends or like their people that are close to them don't support them. But you want to think bigger, people.
Mm-hmm. I was one of those people. I was definitely one of those ones that was blowing up my friends, blowing up, yo, buy a ticket, yo, hit me up, yo, come see me, yada yada this, and then I was getting like hearts and likes, and you're like, oh, okay.
And no ticket sales.
No ticket sales until you started. Like Marvin told me, hey man, go to your friends, the little friend request. If they have 20 mutual friends with you, add them.
Yeah.
And just start shooting.
Yep.
And that's what I did. I like at the takeoff, I had a bunch of people in there I had never met before.
I think that just shows like a professionalism and like showmanship, because when you're up and coming in anything that you do, you have to be able to put yourself out there. And I seen you working. So
be vulnerable, man. Be vulnerable.
So you're out there, and I feel like when you're trying to get people to like learn about you and to gain fan base, you have to let them like see you.
Yeah.
And they need to kind of see, if you go up and you're like, hey, my name is such and such, and I do a podcast and here's my links to my stuff. And you're giving them that more personal, the light went out, a personal feel of you. They want to support you more. Yeah. And so I feel like that's like and that's a real like testament to like the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
I kind of have a story like how Legendary AF, the second one, it was a tribute to fashion.
Nice.
And there was like so many people that I was not expecting to be there.
Yeah.
And it was just because we did something different. It was a different lane. So we needed to reach out to these different people. I was like sitting there like, there's actually like white people here that I've never met before. And I'm not saying that white people are not welcome, but I'm saying like, they're just like, who are these people? And there was like actual models and actual fashion bloggers. And I'm like, oh shit, this is really happening.
This is actual thing. And
and people who are really here to like, for you to sway them to like become a fan.
Yeah.
And listen, you absolutely did that at the takeoff, okay? If they were skeptical of you, they were no longer skeptical after they left that.
Facts.
Hands down.
All right, now let's take it off of me. I want to give you your flowers for Legendary AF2. Let me explain to you how big of a deal that was. One, that was my first time sitting on a runway, so I thought that was really
Real player.
fly. Like it was really fly. Like, you know what I mean? And just everything that went into that event, it just gave, because I was telling my manager the other day, I'm like, yo, I want to get into fashion. I want to get into stuff like that. Everybody usually likes to go into like acting, movies and stuff. No, I want to get into like, let me start because
You have a great fashion sense.
Yeah,
you put that shit on. Whenever I see you, you be having it on.
I be trying, man.
Okay, Fury, do it.
I be trying, but that's my whole thing. I don't want when I get merch, like my actual like clothing, like apparel. I want my merch to look like pieces.
Yeah,
I don't just want it to look like something that you got off. Like I want it to be actually something nice, like a custom. Like so, if you design merch, get at me so we can put something together, man. Because I think that is the next goal, is to finally start getting some apparel.
Yeah.
And it's hard because now we're going into the wintertime.
Yeah.
And then wintertime apparel can get pricey.
Yeah.
Like, for people. And I don't want to bust nobody over the head, but at the same time, if we're going off the aesthetic and the stuff that I'm talking about, it's not going to be like, but that's the whole point of trying to build the fan base and because building a fan base and building a fan base that spends money are two totally different things.
Yeah, for sure. Sure.
People don't realize that you can build a fan base that will listen to your music, that will hit play, but the moment it costs them $1, they're gone.
Yeah.
But you have some fan bases that are willing to spend like $5 on a cup, $20 on a t-shirt, $40 on a t-shirt, $50 on a hoodie. Like, you know what I mean? You have people out there that are willing to do that, and they might not be to the left and to the right of you.
Yeah.
You might have to look down the street a little bit before you know what I mean, you get there.
Absolutely. No, that's some real shit. Dropping gems here on Legendary Dope. And so for the people who may have missed it, LegaC performed at the first Legendary AF.
That was amazing too.
So cool. It was really, really fun, and you got a lot of good feedback, and you came and supported the second one, and it was just so nice for you to be there. We just had a great time. How was your interpretation of Legendary AF, and how did you feel about it?
That first one was cool, man. We got up there, me and Xavier set the tone for the show. Like usually I'd be like, oh, why do the R&B guys gotta go first? But you know what? At the end of the day, I looked at it like, man, I gotta set this show off right.
Yes.
Like, you got acts that are gonna be coming up later that can smoke boots, like that are literally just gonna dog the stage. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make people worry about the beginning of the show.
Yeah, and you guys did a great job.
Yeah, like me and Zay Kid, like we opened that show off, the first one, with a bang, man.
Yeah,
and I think both the Legendary is a series, like from show 1, show 2, it's growing.
Yes.
It's progressing. Like, obviously, we were at Xanadu for the first one. I don't necessarily know the name of the place we were at for the second one.
It was the Quality Flea Center.
Oh, but both of them were amazing, like, for what they were.
Yeah.
And I think Legendary 3 is going to be even better.
Yes.
Like, so as long as I'm on that.
Yeah.
Somewhere towards the end, you know? just throwing that out there.
Man, and listen, every time that I have anything going on, you are very persistent. You're like, hey, can I perform?
Yeah,
hey, can I come through? And I'm like, man, how can I get LegaC? I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, okay. And but we make it.
Yeah.
We come together, and I'm so happy that I got you on the couch, and I'm just like, you know what? We got to make this happen. It's only right. I was so impressed after the takeoff. And,
Yeah.
I just, every time I've been bumping into you, it's like you're performing, doing your thing. The fan base, I'm watching the evolution of LegaC Jones
That's a
happen
fact.
right in front of my
That's
eyes. And
dope, man.
I got to be here for it. So one day when, the, what's the arena? What's the no ceilings arena?
No, the Sphere.
The Sphere.
In
So
Vegas, the Sphere
so
in
when
Vegas.
LegaC Jones performs at the Sphere, I would go to that. I would do shrooms and I would go that because that would be visually beautiful.
Amazing.
With the music, oh my God.
I send him pictures like literally every other day. Like, bro, this is gonna be the crowd. And
This
it's
is the
always
one.
some crowd something. It's
Yeah.
always some performance based picture or video, just motivating. Like,
Yeah.
I motivate him to motivate me, and we just keep this thing moving, bro. Like, cause this is the lightest. I'm telling y'all now, this is the lightest it's gonna get.
Yeah.
Like, if you're just now tuning in with LegaC Jones, man, or just now tuning in to me as a person or as an artist, you're gonna. It's only gonna go up from here. Like, we're all like, that's what we said at the end of the takeoff. We've taken off now.
Yeah.
We're in the air.
Yeah.
We're going.
Yep.
Like, this is a thing, and it's not stopping anytime soon.
I love that. Okay, so the level part 1,
Mhm.
you had features on there. Who'd you
Mhm.
have?
I had Wax the producer,
Yes.
and then I had a big feature of experience.
Uh-huh.
He's a Grammy award winning writer. He does
Wow.
a lot of work for Macklemore.
Nice.
He's actually touring right now with Macklemore, so
That's dope.
he would have been at the takeoff,
Yeah.
but he was in Abu Dhabi or something.
Man,
like that.
moving
So
and
it's like,
grooving.
all right,
Real
that's a
superstar shit.
little
Okay.
flex, but okay. You could have said you were in Seattle. I would have taken a Spokane.
Oh, my
but, man, you
goodness.
just had to go all the way. It's like, oh yeah, we're going to Ireland tomorrow, man. So I can't. I'm like,
Dope.
okay. But
Okay.
yeah.
And then what about part 2?
Ooh,
Can we talk about it?
nope.
No
I can't
talking
t-
about the
I
collabs.
I can't tell you about the collabs.
How many
on-
are there?
3.
Okay.
3.
Women, male.
All male on this.
Okay.
All male on
Anybody
this one.
local? I'm trying, guys.
Anybody local? Part 2 coming soon.
Okay.
Part 2 coming soon.
Fair enough.
The whole album is gonna have a couple, and
Okay.
those I can't wait for. The whole album, I have the lovely ladies of that were on the takeoff.
Nice.
I'm putting something in the works with all 3 of those ladies. Brittany
Okay.
Baldwin, Lady Mercedes, and LSD. Like,
That's amazing.
yeah,
So after, we did our thing with the, after everything, we always like, how did it go? And everyone they were just head over heels about the whole takeoff experience.
Mhm.
The women did their thing.
amazing.
I loved watching you and Xavier on stage together. You
That's my
guys have
dog,
a
bro.
really dope chemistry.
That's my dog.
And he's like, I've interviewed Xavier here. He
Mhm.
does a lot of my like behind the scenes stuff. He's very
he was on the
intelligent.
backgrounds of on like 3 of those records on Level.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, he's
He's
on the
very
backgrounds
talented.
to Only. All You Need.
Mhm.
He's in the backgrounds to All You Need. He's the high. So everything that he was singing at the show,
That's what he was.
that's what
yeah.
he does in the song. Like, so that's all. And then
Amazing.
it worked out amazing. He came to rehearsal and we were in there doofing off, doing dumb shit.
I can only
Like, it
imagine.
was so
He's such
stupid.
a goofball.
It was dumb because I'm like, man, we're not doing any of this. And then we incorporated everything. That whole runway walk, I did that at the rehearsal just on being funny.
Yeah.
Like, I was just being dumb because I'm rehearsing, whatever. And then I ended up doing it because I'm in a 3-piece suit. Why?
You listen,
Like,
looking
why
fresh, looking
not?
real dapper, sir.
Like, you saw that pink splashing off that gray? Trying to tell you.
Okay, it deserved the runway walk.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
yes, you put that shit on. You
I
looked real
appreciate
good.
it. It was-
Everybody looked. Listen, that was that's gonna be a hard act to follow. Legacy. I hope
telling
you
you.
ready. The
Ooh.
team, they ready. You guys is already preparing. So
Ooh, yeah,
because that
man.
was really,
It's gonna
really
be
a
nice. That
nice
next one.
event. Like everyone looked so good,
Mhm.
and just man, that was something that's like a perfect date night.
Yeah.
That was like it was cool. I came on the solo tip, but
Yeah.
it was just amazing. And you had a very talented cast before and just performing and just Brittany, I love her voice.
Yeah.
Like love
Super
her
dope.
voice. Lady Mercedes, that was the first time that I've ever heard her, and I followed her immediately after that.
telling you.
Yeah, so I
I'm telling
missed
you.
the spoken word, but
Oh, LSD
Very
shook the world
highly
up, man.
recommended, and I followed her too. So
She shook the world up that night.
yeah. So
It was
I'm
crazy.
very excited to see what's going to come with that.
Yeah.
You stay very, very busy,
Telling
right?
you.
Do you have anything coming up event wise or a tour or?
October 11th, I'm gonna be at the Armory in Tacoma. That's gonna
Okay.
be my next thing.
Dope.
We're going in for a breast cancer awareness event
Nice.
with your DJ your girl Ness.
Okay.
So it's DJ Nice Guy. So that's gonna be dope. It's gonna be an amazing time. And then after that, that's it, man. I'm chilling.
Okay.
Not necessarily chilling because I'm still working.
Still working.
But as far as performing, we're taking a step back and actually locking in so I can get level 2 recorded.
Okay.
And that's gonna be and then once the recording is done, because realistically I plan on finishing all that up within like a month.
Okay.
So once all that stops, once I'm done recording, you'll see. Once you see me pick up again, like once you see the steam pick up again, you'll know. Oh, he's in rollout.
Yep.
Got you. He's in rollout mode. He's getting ready to do something, and then you're just gonna see a visual. You're gonna see a LVL2 visual somewhere.
Nice.
And then you're gonna know it's about to go down.
When it comes to like social media and like, you know, the rollout, the process of like, I guess like a strategy when it comes to like promoting, how do you and your team like, do you guys have like a certain strategy that you guys use, or is there a formula? I mean, you don't got to say too much, you know, because nobody wants to give up their formula. But
like you said earlier, it's about being consistent.
Yeah.
Being visual, being visible all the time, and like making sure that we're posting at least once.
Yeah.
Not necessarily even if it's every day.
Yeah.
We're posting something.
Yeah.
Like if we take one day off, okay, just know you're gonna come with something a lot.
Yeah.
The next day.
You're probably working on some content or something. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And so now we're going into the process of like I said, recording. So you're gonna see a lot of BTS.
Yeah.
Recording BTS with me being in the studio, just playing stuff, listening to stuff and whatnot. And I want, like I said, I was talking to him the other day and I was like, bro, I want to start doing some things that put me in a different headspace.
Yeah.
I want to go to an art gallery.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? I want to go just to a fashion show or just something to where it puts me in a different headspace to where the content from LVL1 doesn't have to be the same as LVL2.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Do some wine tasting. Because like I said, I want to do different shit to be able to chill and put me in the mindset of cuffing season.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? To where like just different experiences to where you're not always talking about the same thing.
Absolutely.
Because songs get mundane nowadays and people's attention span is that quick. So you have to be able to have good topics and thought processes when it comes to these songs so they don't sound too simple.
Yeah, that's true. I like that you I like how you expressed how you're going to like change your scenery.
Yeah.
I love that. It's crazy because I was literally just like, man, I want to start going to like art galleries. I want to start doing like some, you know, I'm getting a little older in age. I'm trying to like evolve a little bit.
I don't want to go to the bar every weekend.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to the club every other weekend.
It's time to do some grown and sexy shit. I want to go somewhere. For me, it's like, where can I go and be very fashionable? Like I want to wear a real big hat. So I think I'm gonna wear like a real big one where you can't even see my face and like a nice dress. And I think I'm gonna go to an art gallery. So if you decide that you're going to an art gallery, please let Elisha Michelle know. We'll make a content. We'll make a content out of it. See, listen, we already on the same page. This is already a thing.
That's how you put it together.
Anytime that you want to do some content, I'm all for it. I'll make content out of the simplest of things and have a ball.
Because I feel like that's in the age of 2025 going into 2026, that's where we're at now.
Yeah.
If you don't have content and you're trying to do this music thing, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
I'm never one to bust bubbles or kill anybody's dream, but if you're not willing to do, and I was that person, I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I'm not a big social media person.
Yeah.
I've had to learn how to be one.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm not a big getting in front of the video, in front of the camera and talking. I thought I was cool enough to where all I had to do was post a flyer and people would come.
Yeah.
That's not the case.
Yeah.
Marvin sat me down and told me that's not going to work
Like,
very
no.
quickly. Hey, let's nip this habit in the bud right now.
Listen, you're so consistent. Listen, you guys, before the show even started, you guys probably seen that he has, hey, I'm here already. You know, he even made a clip out of that. Good
Yeah,
good content, okay?
Telling you gotta
do anything is content, and don't second guess your content. Just put it out.
And don't listen to all those videos on TikTok talking about, hey man, delete your post. You don't gotta delete nothing, bro. Like, you literally just put it in front of different eyes.
Yep.
Like, delete it, repost it. No, keep your content up and just put it in front of different people.
Absolutely. Dropping
Like,
gems here.
If you didn't post it to Instagram, post it to Instagram. If you post it on Snapchat, do it there. Just put it in front of different eyes so that way you don't have to keep deleting. Oh man, it only got 175 views.
Yeah.
No, stop doing that.
Keep it going.
You're making yourself look dumb, and the algorithm you're screwing up the algorithm by posting the same video 5 or 6 times.
Oh
Like,
my goodness.
it makes no sense.
Dropping gems.
It makes no sense.
Okay, so you talked about like the change of scenery
Mm-hmm.
for trying to getting inspired for your next EP.
Mm-hmm.
If you could travel anywhere in the world for inspiration,
Italy.
where? Italy. Hands. He didn't even hesitate. Listen,
Italy.
what is it about Italy?
The history,
Okay.
just the scenery. I'm a big Italian food lover.
Yes,
Like, I really
love me
like
some
Italian
pasta.
food, so I would definitely go to Italy and I'd sit in the boat. Where the guy
Oh
is like,
yeah,
"Hold up,
what
that
the
guy.
gondola?
There you go, the gondola. You guys got it back there. But yeah, I'd ride on one of those, bro.
Yeah.
Like, literally some Lady in the Tramp mess. I don't think were they in Italy? They weren't in Italy. Yeah, they were.
Somewhere
They had
European.
spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah,
bro. I would
Italy
assume.
for sure.
Yeah, I think Italy would be that place, man.
Okay,
I've always
I love
that's been that's like on my bucket list. Not to perform, not to do any of that, just to go.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love that. Man, I can only imagine authentic Italian food has to be so fire.
Pasta in the cheese wheel.
Like my eyes like
man.
my eyes like rolling the back of my head thinking about it. Woo, I am greedy because I just got done eating. That is crazy.
I'm going to
Anyways.
eat. I'm going to Texas Day, Brazil.
Okay, so Italy for a trip.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any guilty pleasures when it comes to music or TV shows?
I'm an anime lover.
Anime nerd.
I'm a nerd. I'm a full blown, big time.
What's your
anime
favorite
lover.
anime?
I don't have one.
He's like, I
There's
just
so
like it
many.
all.
One Piece right now. That's my stuff. That's my bag right now.
That is funny.
One Piece.
Anime is
I watched
funny.
this new show called Lord of Mysteries.
Okay.
That's kind of fly. It's
Oh, my
sketchy
goodness.
though, but it's kind of fly. It's kind of fly.
Somebody's gonna be watching this like, yeah, that's my jam.
I love that show. I'm telling you, bro.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I feel like you kind of answered this question already because I would have never painted you out to be an anime guy.
Love it.
What is a fun fact about you that your fans might not know besides your anime nerd?
That was gonna be it.
Okay.
What's a fun fact about me that they don't know that they might want to know? I went to school off a band scholarship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was a drummer.
Okay. Nice.
Percussionist, like-
So good that you got scholarship from
Yeah,
it.
I was not like in my 8th grade. I was drum captain of my high school drum line.
Okay.
Because in Louisiana, the school was set up. In Plaindale, Louisiana, the school was set up. Both of them, the middle school was up here and took the steps, and the high school was down here.
Mhm.
So they shared a gym, they shared a band room, they shared all those stuff. But when I tell you, when I was younger, drumline changed my life.
Okay.
Like, going to see that movie really changed my entire being. I have to go to a black college.
Yeah.
I gotta do this, and I stuck to that dream, and I
Nice.
got a band scholarship out of it. So
Nice.
that's a fun fact, I guess.
Nice. That's crazy because a lot of the time when I have artists on the show, they have some kind of musical instrument experience. I just interviewed Mac Murder earlier, and he played the piano.
Yeah.
I know. You're like, what?
That's some cool shit.
That is some fly shit.
Yeah, Mac Murder. Yeah, that's tough.
So, you know what I'm saying? He's an awesome guy, great person to interview, and really doing his thing in the music scene. He performed at Legendary AF Part 2.
We were talking about it.
Yep,
yeah.
good guy. And so, this is a good question. What's your go-to karaoke song?
Ooh, Bobby Brown. I want to rock with you.
Okay.
That's
Little
my
Bobby Brown.
That's my go-to karaoke song. But yeah, that one. And I was thinking of a song the other day that I really wanted to go sing karaoke. You know what? Karaokeing is hard, especially if you sing. Like, people don't want to hear like real singers karaoke.
Yes,
They're
they
like,
do.
Boo, get out of here.
No, it makes
We're
it
all
better.
drunk and want to have fun.
Yeah,
you're just over here being.
You're taking it seriously.
Yeah, you're over here being
You're like
good.
you're like the guy who takes bowling seriously when you karaoke.
Hey, hold on. First off, I bowl.
Oh God.
I have my own ball, my own shoes.
Oh no, I'll never bowl with you ever. You'll never make it fun. You're like 300 bitches.
Oh,
I'm
no,
like, oh my God,
I didn't say
four.
I was good. I did not say I was good. I just said I bowl.
This nigga has all the equipment and is
all
not
the
good.
equipment. Like, bro, I skate. I bowl. Like, I have skates in my trunk. I have bowling shoes, a bowling ball, drumsticks. Like, all my hobbies sit in the trunk of my car.
That is a good thing. That would have been the perfect answer to what do you want fans that may not know. You are a bowler.
Yeah, I'm a bowler, bro. I'm not a good bowler, but I'm a bowler.
But you have all the stuff.
Yeah, I know how to do the little curve where you got the little hook.
Me too. Sometimes
Like,
when I have a margarita or two.
I went hard learning how, because for a while we tried to make this a thing. Me and my lady were trying to like, yo, this is gonna be our hobby. We went for like 3 weeks and was like, yeah, nah, bro, I'm chilling.
I'm sorry, that is gold. I love that.
It's
He
fun,
said
though.
I got the whole setup for the bowling.
Yeah, and then you know what? It's so funny because we don't go as often, but every time we do, it's like, all right, I know how to do this.
Yep.
Gutter. Like, all right. Let me get this going.
Maybe not as good
Gotta
as
get those juices flowing, and then never the flows never juice.
The flows never juice is hilarious.
No.
So yeah, okay. So you're like karaoke. I feel like some people they like they like when the singer comes. I feel like it balances it out.
Yeah.
You know. You want to know
who was that?
Right? You want to know my favorite karaoke song? Backstreet Boys. I Want It That Way.
Tell me what
Ain't nothing but yeah. You have to.
I was a big bro. Before I even started listening to R&B and rap, like when I was younger, I was a Hanson fan.
Okay.
I was an NSYNC fan, and I was I had that CD. That's a while. I had that CD.
Man, everybody had a Hanson CD because them niggas sold millions of records. We were all listening.
Garage,
we were
I think that's
all
what
listening
it was.
to Hanson. It's almost like the Spice Girls. Nobody ever wanted to admit to liking them, but they sold out everything. We all liked Hanson, the hair, all the shit. Goodbye.
Hanson, Backstreet Boys,
Yep,
NSYNC, all the 98 Degrees, all those white people groups.
Yep.
Loved them.
Yep.
Loved them. And then next thing you know, I heard, wanna be a baller.
Shot caller.
That changed everything for me. I was like, that was the first rap song that I think I printed out the lyrics to. That song and Nuck If You Buck. Those two songs were the first songs that I like. Obviously there's a big gap between the two, but yeah.
Yeah. I moved over to the I consider them a black boy group, boy band. The Hot Boys. Yeah.
Ooh,
you were paper chase. You got the block on. I was like,
Yep.
I was so the gold grill, the no shirt. They were slathered in Vaseline. I was like, what am I witnessing right now? This is not the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
We are no longer in Kansas.
Yep. And then I started. That's when we went down to Louisiana, and then that's all you hear is a bunch of Boosie. Like before he even got famous.
Yeah.
Like everybody was trying to sell a Boosie mixtape or a Hurricane Chris mixtape.
Yep.
Everybody had Jabos on.
Yep.
With Debo house shoes. Like, I'm trying to tell you, that was so fun. That was a good time.
That was a time to be alive.
Now,
oh my
everybody's
goodness.
songs are like 1:30 or 1:45. Like, I hate timestamps today.
Yeah.
They're so stupid. Good timestamps are good, like when songs were like a good 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you had somebody, baby, I'm sorry. Like, what? That was good music. When niggas was talking on songs, niggas don't even talk on songs anymore.
Not anymore. Or it's very aggressive.
It's very aggressive. Come here, bitch. Like, okay, sorry. All right. That's a bit much.
Oh my God. Okay. So as you start to elevate in your career and you're starting to like I was talking to Mr. Mac Murda at the last show, and I was talking about, like going out and I have this thing. Anytime I go out, I can't do a full walkthrough of anything without hugging at least 20 people.
Not me.
Like, don't touch touch me.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
I'm
But-
so bad.
But not just not hugs, but more so just stopping. Like, hey, what's up,
Yeah,
Legacy?
oh, yeah,
in the
yeah,
hand.
that
Just
happens,
being
yeah.
able to just, how has the getting the notoriety of like, I've made it. The people around, they know who I am. They're showing me love. I'm feeling it. Like, how does that feel?
That feels cool. It's weird sometimes.
Yeah.
I definitely got it when I was at the fair. Some Legacy. What's up, man? Like, what's up? My girl looked at me. She's like, pretty famous, huh? And I'm like, no.
Yes, you are. By definition, we have this talk every show.
Yeah,
If
no.
people who you do not know who you are famous.
Yeah. What's that movie? I can't remember it. Accepted, where he was like, Legacy. It was so funny. Like, some dude just ran up to me. Oh, bro, what's up? I knew him,
Yeah.
obviously, but it was like, oh, what's up, man? Oh, man, hey, this guy's dope. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I think it's cool though. It's
Yeah.
a surreal feeling. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, it's showing growth.
Yeah.
It's showing growth. It's showing that I'm actually becoming like a household name, because that was one of the main goals this year as well.
Yeah.
Following, get a bigger social media presence, gain a following, gain household notoriety.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
And you was checking off the boxes,
Yeah.
period. Yep.
You know, so that was one of the big things, was trying to get people to actually know who I was.
Yeah.
Like, even if you don't know, like, I feel like there's not one person on Facebook within the last 2 months that didn't see something about the takeoff.
Period. The visibility was there.
You saw one flyer.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't like the flyer, you saw one
something.
variation
Yeah.
of a takeoff flyer
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like those things, and like,
a lot of good marketing strategies there.
Mhm.
As a marketing major,
beat them down with
a
it,
lot
man.
of good marketing strategies going on that you have going on with the content and stuff. So just keep it up, because the visibility is there for you. You're making it happen. I love all the content. Anytime that you have any kind of performance or show, the content comes out fast.
Yeah.
And you're hitting all the points. So yeah, from a marketing standpoint, chef's kiss.
Appreciate it.
Let's see. What is some of the best advice you've ever received, and who gave it to you?
Some of the best advice is come from many people, but it's pretty much that don't worry. Back to that ageism thing. Yo, don't worry about like how old you are.
Yeah.
Because when I turned 30, I was really at a place when I was like, yeah, I think I might be cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Before I got with Marvin, before I got with Network, I was really on some, I might be cool off this. Because it wasn't really, nothing was really going. Nothing was really
Yeah.
coming from it. Then one of my partners, I call him Too Tall, my partner Pat, he locked in with me. He was like, man, you keep going. Like, because, yeah, it may seem like it's nothing coming from it, but I guarantee you in a couple years, he didn't say a couple years, I forgot what the exact, in some time, it's going to work.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to step out of your box. Because I was very conservative. I was very, this is how I want to do it. This is why I'm doing it. And this is what I'm doing. And it took somebody to really tell me that's stupid, that's wrong. Try it this way.
Yeah.
And actually not be in my head about it.
Yeah.
Because if somebody gives you some game, right, and you still are in your head, you didn't absorb anything.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you come over, hey, Elisha, I like this podcast, but if you turn this light to blue and that one to green, you might be, you know what I mean? And I only saw that because I saw it on Fresh. I saw it on this podcast. That's really, and you're like, cool.
Yeah.
Whatever. But, you know what I mean? Even if it's like, all right, well, I'll make this one, I'll keep this one that way.
Yeah.
And I'll add a little bit of blue to
Yeah.
this one. Like, you know what I mean? You don't necessarily have to listen to exactly what I said, but just know, all right, you heard it.
Yeah.
As long as I was able to give it and it didn't come from a dickish place,
Yeah.
it wasn't rude or it
Yep.
wasn't mean. It was just like, hey, I feel like this would make this
Another perspective.
another perspective.
Yep.
And for a while, I wasn't with taking other perperspectives.
I get
So
that.
that came with growth, that came with maturing, that came with age. I don't think I would have been, like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I would have been ready for all this in my 20s.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all. Like, I
feel
was
like-
still showing up to shows drunk. I was doing dumb crap. Like, you know what I mean? Just not dressing properly. I was doing a lot of stuff in my 20s that would have hindered growth.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have came off as like the same people that I know now would have looked at them like, I'm cool. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's growth. It's
Yeah.
maturing. It's being a different person than you were the next day,
Yeah.
the day before.
Sometimes it's like God knows when to kind of just like put you in those right moments at the right time. And, you know, there's a lot of people like, man, I had the opportunity and I messed it up.
Yeah.
And it's like, but there's those one times where it's like, oh, it came at the right
Where it
time,
works.
you know?
It works.
Where it's right where it needs to be. I love that. Okay.
That's how I felt. Yeah, man. The Juneteenth show was like that. Like,
Okay.
That was one of those moments where I had been trying to get on that show for years, and I just felt like, dang, man, nothing is working. But at that time, now that I'm thinking back on it, even when I did it, I thought back on it, I'm like, bro, I wasn't ready for this stage.
Yeah.
Like, there was like 3,000 or something people in front of that stage.
Man.
I wasn't ready for that when I was trying to get in contact with them about it.
Yeah.
I was not ready.
like,
at
I wasn't
all.
ready.
But now, when it came, it was the perfect timing.
Yeah. That's
Like-
so crazy that you just said that. It's like you're almost like on, like, can you see my notepad over here?
No.
Because it's like I was going to ask you, can you share a memorable moment in your career that really stood out to you? And look how you
Sheesh.
just were already
That
intertwined.
one,
like
man.
that.
Those two, that Juneteenth
Uh-huh.
and the takeoff.
Yes.
Those two were, and then I'm gonna throw in when I opened up for Shy.
Okay.
So there's 3 times.
Okay.
One, when one of the members came up to me, was like, "Hey, you got a voice. Keep going. Don't settle for mediocrity.
Period.
You had things that you could have done better tonight."
Yeah.
And he said, "I've never met this man, but this is in my mind a celebrity telling me
Yeah.
this. Hey, you have things that you need to work on, but you'll get there."
Nice.
And I was like 26, 27, somewhere around there. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, appreciate it. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? That was cool. And then Juneteenth, my biggest crowd ever. Like, that was the biggest performance, and then I had all these kids in the front holding their hands out, like, "Oh, come on, bro, just touch me, just."
Yes!
So I had shirts. I threw shirts into the crowd.
Buddy.
I did the whole little, and then I walked out. This is the coolest part of that whole show, and I got off stage, and because my sister was sitting in the front with my nephew and my lady and whatnot, so I'm walking around. And then the kids are like, "Oh, he's coming down here," and I'm like, "Wait, I'm not.
So cool.
I'm not that big. I'm just me."
Yes,
but in their eyes,
Yeah, you're like on the big stage.
yeah, like I'm on
Oh,
the big
that's
stage
so
in front
great.
of all these people, and I'm coming down just to see my sister and give her a hug, and she's like, "Can I get a picture with you? Can I get?" Yes,
That is
yes.
so great.
And then the takeoff, selling out my first show.
That was amazing.
So
The takeoff was an experience.
Yeah,
It
man.
was nice. I had so much fun.
being able to actually say, "Hey, man, we're not taking any more tickets."
Yeah.
That was the whole thing was, "Hey, man, we're not selling at the door. We're
Yeah.
not giving any tickets at the door.
Yeah.
Yada, yada, this. No. And we had said that well before we had even sold 20, 30 tickets.
Period.
We had said, yeah, we're not going to be selling tickets at the door.
Yeah.
And then for us to go.
You
and
have no choice because we sold out.
Yeah. And we said it. That's the thing. If we would have sold out and we wouldn't have said anything about it, it would have been cool. But if the fact that we called it,
Yeah.
like the fact that we said, "Hey, we're not doing this. This is why we're doing it at the Vibe Dive, because
Yeah.
it's small, it's intimate.
Yeah.
I don't want to get in no place like the airport, no big venue
Yeah.
that holds like 350, and I get 60 people or 70. Even if you get 100 people, it looks
It
like
doesn't
nothing.
look like, yeah.
It looks like you have nobody there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pack everybody in here like sardines.
And it wasn't even like sardines like that. It was perfect,
There was
Legacy.
enough
It was
room. It was
so
enough
good.
To where it wasn't. Now, granted, it was hot.
It's
What?
always hot no matter where you
A
go,
little
though.
toasty. Just a smidge. But nonetheless, it was fun, man. It was an amazing experience. And those 3 are the ones that that changed my trajectory.
Okay.
Like, so, yeah. Anything after this is the sky's the limit.
Yeah. There's no ceiling.
Mm-mm.
I love that. Yeah. It was just so much fun to see you do your thing, see you in your element, see how many people really just take in your music. They were singing the words word for word,
Mhm.
loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that was really like very inspiring to see. Do you have any, if there's no ceiling and the sky is the limit, What is your dream collaboration? Who would you collaborate with?
Oof. Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Ooh. Ooh.
Jamie Foxx or Tank.
Ooh.
Those are my two. Like, because those are my Jamie Foxx, Tank, and Anthony Hamilton are my three
my
favorite
God.
artists of all time.
Okay.
Like, people be like, "What? No, yeah."
But
The technical aspect of Tank's voice is just out of this world.
yeah.
Jamie Foxx is Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
There's no explanation. And then Anthony Hamilton is North Carolina.
Yeah.
That's home.
Anthony
Like, you know what
Hamilton
I mean?
is iconic.
Those
I
are
mean,
my-
all of them, but you know.
Yeah, like any out of those three, I would love to do something for, like, or do something with. Like, that would
Okay.
be fire.
Yeah.
That's my dream collaboration. I don't have like a rap dream collaboration. I
Yeah.
just know those three would be like on the bucket list.
Have you ever had someone want to collab on a song with you and you simply told them no? And you don't have to say the name.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the reason? Like it just wasn't a good fit?
No, it just timing.
Timing. Okay.
Timing. I'm big on timing.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? And realistically, I'm down to work with damn near anybody. My thing, what I won't do is I'm not gonna work on something with somebody for us to look 5 years down the road and you pull it out like, "Hey, bro, you remember when we did
Yeah.
this?" I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Like if you're not performing, if you don't
Yeah.
have something coming out,
yeah.
if you're not doing something, if you're not like really pushing the envelope,
yeah.
I'm not saying you got to be up there, but if you're not like
Doing some-
actively
yeah.
working,
That's
like
a
you got to
big
at least,
thing.
I'm not asking you to match what I'm doing because I'm doing a lot.
Yeah.
But if you're not even remotely 20% of that,
Yeah.
it makes no sense because what are you going to do with it?
No, I definitely agree with that. I've done a lot of interviews
Yeah.
with people that never come out. And I'm like, where's my shit?
Exactly. Like,
I'm
no.
yeah,
I'm-
you gotta
I'm
be
cool on
you gotta
that,
be
bro.
like really like actively like putting out the content and doing the work. And yeah, I totally understand.
it
that.
makes absolutely no sense for us to do a record and then next thing you know you do nothing with it. I'm not. And then it's super simple. Like you fix those issues very quickly by doing one or two things.
Okay.
Hey man, I think we should do this record, yada yada this, that'd be dope. Word. Hit my manager.
Yeah.
He'll get you squared away.
Yep.
And then if you don't hit him, that means you're not serious.
Yep.
Like he might just tell you, all right, cool. I'm just giving you a third party
Yeah.
just to make sure that if
It's almost like a screening process.
Yeah,
you
like-
have to.
because Marvin's gonna do the due diligence. He's gonna look at your pages. He's gonna look yada yada. Hey man, it might not be a good time right now.
Yeah.
And okay.
Yeah.
Hey, he has this going on, that going on. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And then it's not even necessarily about financial gain or money. Sometimes like that's just like all right, well, that's another way. Hey, all right, well, I charge yada yada. I don't charge you. Hey, I charge this yada yada this. Oh, okay. I'll get with you
Yeah.
for sure. And that was just I know you don't want to take this seriously. You don't want to work. And like I said, I'm not big on trying to get financial gain from crap, bro. The music is the music.
Yeah.
Like, but if you're not serious about it, just like you said, it's a vetting process. If
Yeah.
you're not serious, then
Yeah, you'll weed out a lot of BS. What I realize is, my manager, he's always like, I'm really like an independent person, and a lot of people they'll just reach out to me and I'll make it work. But it has gotten to the point now, and my sister had to sit and really like drill it in my head. I mean, my manager's been telling I'm a little hard headed sometimes, as you could tell.
me too.
So they're like drilling it, like, no, Elisha, you need to have people who are talking to these people, so you have less things to worry about. And I'm like, no, I got it. This is the homie, this is the friend. I'm working with a lot of people that
Yeah.
are like my people, so it's
I
like
have to
I don't
get
want
out
to
of
get
that as
bougie
well.
like that, but
Mhm.
almost in a sense to just weed it out.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
had to
saying?
get
Because
out, yeah.
even these people that are like my friends and like
you
I
want me to
consider
do something because
family,
you're the homie, and it's like,
they'll want you to do it, or I'll have situations where they'll ask me to do something and it's like they kind of wasted my time
Yeah.
because then they ended up going somewhere else. I shouldn't even have to do any of that.
Nope.
So yeah, definitely I think management it
It
helps. Yeah.
it helps.
Soften the load of everything
Yeah.
that's going on because it can starts happening very fast.
I did that, and then like I said, my main thing is like I don't want to say yes to you,
Yeah.
and he has something planned already.
Yeah.
Like you get what I'm saying? That's another reason why I'm like, hey, hit him up.
Yeah.
Talk to him, see what, you know what I mean? See if the calendar works out.
Man,
Because he takes care of the schedule. And if I say, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, and then it's
but
not even.
make sure you hit Marvin.
Yeah.
Because I can say yes all I want. But if he has something booked, that means there's money involved.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Or it's a really great opportunity.
Yeah.
I don't want to say yes to him just to come do your Halloween party or something.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
No offense to nobody.
Yeah.
That's throwing a Halloween party. But that's just the closest thing. So that's the reason why I use that. But nah, I'm good, man. Like, and then on half the time, y'all don't be doing nothing, bro. Like, y'all be putting stuff out that has. No, I'm cool. I'm not gonna go into that. I'm just gonna say I'm cool.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I listen, the silence says it all because we know all too well.
That sounded crazy now that I'm thinking about it. I'm so sorry that I said that.
Oh goodness. No, don't take it back. No, we're serious.
Fuck that shit. Yeah. Nah, I'm playing.
We out. No, okay. No, let's see. You're very talented. You do things with the drums.
Mm-hmm.
You've rapped a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see yourself like bringing any of those elements into some future projects?
Probably not.
Probably not. Just gonna stick with the West Coast soulful.
Yeah,
it's working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You know what? Because I don't want to be one of those people that y'all liked me for this, and then next thing you know, I pivot.
Okay.
100% pivot. And
yeah.
It's like, what? Okay. Why are you putting out a rap album? Like, you know what I mean? Like, or if it works, if it makes sense.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna automatically jump out and be like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm just gonna wherever the wind takes me, man. If it comes down to a point where, hey, well, let's try something different. Then all right. Just know that I have the option and the ability to be different.
Yes.
I just don't want to be right now.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? I think it's working.
Okay. And it's almost time for us to get out of here, so I only have a couple more questions. So when it comes down to like social media and the presence and the content and all of that, and you see how we both agree that as a creative of whatever kind, you need to have that visibility online. Have you ever thought about like doing skits or like any kind of, you like just keep it with the music and
no.
Yeah.
I'm not an actor. I'm not an acting person. Like I'm not gonna turn it down or the idea down.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But if somebody comes with something, like me and Bo have talked about a couple things that we think will be funny as hell.
Shout out to Bo.
You know
I had
what
him
I mean?
on the show. He's
That's
great.
my guy.
Yeah.
But I'm cool. Like, you know what I mean? I'm definitely, like I said, I'm down for the opportunities. I'm just not thinking about them.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think that works.
Okay. And then if you could partner with any company in the world, the ceiling, like it could be like Levi's or like, Nike, who would your dream partnership sponsorship be?
It would be between Yves Saint Laurent and Alexander McQueen.
Okay, period. With the fashion. Okay, I know that's tough. Right. You got to say it right. That would be perfect for you. Yeah. Both of them. I can
Alexander McQueen, definitely.
Yes.
But
okay.
Yeah, those would be it.
I can see that. That would be fire.
Or Popeyes.
Oh my God. Okay.
Like how y'all giving everybody meals. Give me a legacy meal. That'd be fire.
Yeah.
Popeyes. I don't want McDonald's. Popeyes.
Okay. I would do a food one because I'm greedy. I'm
Tell you.
So I can get free food forever, like crab legs or something. That's so ghetto.
That's hella black.
He's all like, I would do like Alexander McQueen, and I'm like, oh, I do some crab legs.
Captain Crab. Right
no ceiling, and I'm like, crab legs.
Yeah, that's
okay. Wild. I kid, guys, kind of. Okay, anyways.
She said kind of.
So you said you're going to be in the studio working on LVL2, and you have a performance coming up.
Yeah, at October 11th at the Armory.
Okay, so and are there tickets for that? Or
yes, there's if you find me on LegaC Jones on Facebook. I have the ticket link in the bio. I'm gonna be posting that thoroughly, so I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see it from now until then. We've already started like working it and trying to actually promote it, but from now till then, I definitely will keep posted. You can get those at the ticket link as well as just getting in contact with your girl Ness.
Okay, perfect.
And yeah.
Alrighty. And
Born
then
Essa.
where can the people find you? Your social media links, your music.
LegaC Jones. That's the social. That's for all Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'm not on Twitter because y'all nasty. Snapchat. For TikTok it's LegaC_Jones3.
Okay.
That's what that is. And then same thing for like the Instagrams and stuff to that nature. YouTube is LegaC Jones3. Yeah, that's my favorite number. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, and you can just reach out to me on those. And yeah.
And then your music is the same?
Music is the same. LegaC Jones. Don't put an apostrophe.
Okay. You guys make sure to check out his EP that is out right now. It is amazing. LVL, that's how you type it in and find it. Perfect. And yeah, this has been I feel like it's well overdue.
It's
but
definitely
also the perfect timing.
Yep.
And so I just want to say thank you
Appreciate
so
you.
much
Thank
for
you for
everything
having
that
me.
you've been doing, your contribution to music, and sitting down with me here at the Legendary Dope Show. I want to thank L Rock for helping us. He's been gone, but I'm sure he's somewhere close. So if you guys are looking for him, he's long live L Rock on everything.
Wow.
And yeah, make sure to check out his music as well. And I am Elisha Michelle, and this is the Legendary Dope Show. And remember that there are two things that never go out of style: being legendary and being dope. You guys have a good one.
That's cool.